ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ನಾನು ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಬಾಡ್ಗಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ವಿಜಯನಗರದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಲೇಖ್ಯ ವರ್ಷ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಗೆ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇಂದು IAS ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು 53 ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬಂದಿವೆ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಫ್ 80 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ 2 CSAT. ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ the first problem is on ಇದು ಮೇಲ್ನೋಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ವೆನ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಇನ್ ಎ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ 120 persons, 80 are Indians and rest are foreigners. Further, 70 persons in the group can speak English. The number of Indians who can speak English is, options are 20, 30, 30 or less, 30 or more. These are the options. So ಒಟ್ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇರೋದು? In all there are 120 persons. 80 are Indians. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 80 ಜನ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಭಾರತೀಯರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ 40 ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಫಾರಿನರ್ಸ್. 80 ಜನ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್, 40 ಜನ ಫಾರಿನರ್ಸ್. ಫರ್ದರ್ 70 persons in the group can speak English. 70 can speak English. 70 ಜನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಬಲ್ಲರು. The number of Indians who can speak English is, 70 ಜನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ 70 ಜನ ಇದರಿಂದನೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್? ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ 70 English speaking can be from these 80 Indians. Possible, right? So that is the upper limit. ಅದೇ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜನ ಭಾರತೀಯರು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ? 70 ಜನ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇರೋರೇ 70 ಜನ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದರಿಂದನೇ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರ, ಇಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ರು 40 ಜನ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತನಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಸ್ಯೂಮಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ 40 can speak English, remaining 30 must be from these Indians, 80 Indians. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 30, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ 70, ಎಷ್ಟಾದ್ರೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ದ ರೇಂಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 30 to 70, ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ 30 ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 4ನೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸರಿಯಾದ ಉತ್ತರ, 30 ಆರ್ ಮೋರ್. 30 ಜನನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 30ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಜನನೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. 30ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು? 70. So all the 70 can be from these 80, or even if you take all these 40 foreigners speak English, remaining 30 must be picked from these 80. Therefore, the minimum is 30, the maximum is 70. 30 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, 30ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದರರ್ಥ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ is the correct answer, 30 or more than 30. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ all 3-digit numbers without repetition of digits obtained using 3 non-zero digits which are multiples of 3, and let S be their sum. Which of the following is or are correct? S is always divisible by 74. S is always divisible by 9. 3-digit number ಇರಬೇಕು without repetitions, and that 3-digit number should be obtained by using 3 non-zero digits which are multiples of 3. Multiples of 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವು? Multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, this kind of numbers you will have to use. That is one thing. And yes, be their sum. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ 18 ಬಂತು. 18 ಅನ್ನೋದು 9ರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ divisible by 74? No. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ 2 ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರಿ. Therefore, B is correct. 2 only. So the sum their sum is of course divisible by 9 but not by 74. Therefore, only 2 follows. 369 is a number, is a 3-digit number, and all these digits are not repeated without repetition of digits. Not only that, these 3 are all non-zero digits. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು 0 ಇಲ್ಲ. And all these are multiples of 3, and S be their sum. So S will be 18, which is divisible by only 9 and not by 74. Therefore, only 2 follows. So second ಮಾತ್ರ ಸರಿಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. In the English alphabet, the first 4 letters are written in opposite order, and the next 4 letters are written in opposite order, and so on. And at the end, Y and Z are interchanged. Which will be the 4th letter to the right of the 13th letter? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಅಲ್ಫಾಬೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ನೋಡಿ, A B C D, A B C D ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡಿ. D C B ಏನು ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡಿ, D C B A. ಫಸ್ಟ್ 4 ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 4 ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಬರೀತೀರಾ, E F G H, E F G H ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. E F G H, ನಂತರ I J K L, I J K L, ನಂತರ M N O P, M N O P, ನಂತರ Q R S T, Q R S T, ನಂತರ U V W X. ಯಾವ ತರ ಬರೀತೀರಾ, ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, U V W X. Y ಮತ್ತು Z ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, Y ಮತ್ತು Z ಇಂಟರ್ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಷ್ಟಾದ ನಂತರ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು, which will be the 4th letter to the right of the 13th letter. Which is the 13th letter here? 13ನೇ ಅಕ್ಷರ ಯಾವುದು ನೋಡಿ, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. 13th ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, P ಇದೆ. 13ನೇ ಆಲ್ಫಾಬೆಟ್ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ, P ಇದೆ. 13ನೇ ಲೆಟರ್ P ಇದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ 4th letter to the right, 4th letter to the right ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಇದು ಥರ್ಡ್, ಇದು ಫೋರ್ತ್. Therefore the answer is T. Second option is not. Second option is the correct answer. T is the correct answer. So this is everything about this problem. Moving on to the next one. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ 3 ಸತಿ IAS ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದಿದೆ. 3 ಸತಿ IAS ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡಿರೋದು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. 2005 ಇಂದ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ನೋಡಿ, 2003 ಇಂದ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಸತಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. 7 books P Q R S T U and V are placed side by side. R Q and T have blue covers and other books have red covers. Only S and U are new books and the rest are old. P, R and S are law reports and the rest are gazetteers. Books of old gazetteers with blue covers are. Friends, see here, there are 7 books in all. P, Q, R, S, T, U and V. Okay. In the end, he says books of old gazetteers. ನಾವು ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವ ನೋಡಿ, old gazetteers ಬರಬೇಕು. We want old gazetteers with blue cover. With blue cover. Blue cover ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ. In the second statement, he says R, Q, and T have blue covers. Blue covers R, Q, T. ಇವು ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಬ್ಲೂ ಕವರ್ಸ್. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆಜೆಟಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಯಾವ್ದಾವ ನೋಡಿ. ಗೆಜೆಟಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಪಿ ಆರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಗೆಜೆಟಿಯರ್ಸ್. ಪಿ ಆರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಸ್ ಅವು ಲಾ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ಕಾನೂನು ವರದಿಗಳು. ಅವು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಗೆಜೆಟಿಯರ್ಸ್. ಪಿ ಆರ್ ಎಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಪಿ ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ, ಆರ್ ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ, ಎಸ್ ಬೇಡ ನನಗೆ. ಸೊ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಕ್ಯೂ ಟಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಆರ್ ಟಿ ಬ್ಲೂ ಕವರ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಗೆಜೆಟಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಲಾ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಅದರ್ಥ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಿ. ಮೂರನೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಟಿ ಇದೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ಮುಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ the incorrect term by the correct term in the given sequence where odd terms and even terms follow the same pattern. ಬೆಸ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸಮಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ್ ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಸರಿಪಡಿಸಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. 3, 2, 7, 4, 13, 10, 21, 18, 31, 28, 43, 40. So alternately we have odd numbers. 3 plus 4, 7 plus 6, 13 plus 8, 21 plus 10, 31 plus 12, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಎರಡೆರಡು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ, ಈಗ ಈವನ್ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್, ಸಮಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು, ಸರಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು. 2 ಹೋಗಿ 4 ಆಯ್ತು, ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2, 4 ಹೋಗಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ 10 ಆಗಿದೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ 6 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, 4 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಬಟ್ ಇದು 2 ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 4 because they are following the same pattern. So 2 plus 4 we want. The answer is 6. Andre in place of 4 we must have 6. So the last option 6 is correct also. And you can check the rest are correct. Here it is 8 more, here it is 10 more, here it is 12 more. ನೋಡಿ, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12 ಆಗಿದೆ. It should start from 4. Okay, so here it has started from 2. That should not happen. It must start with 4. So 2 plus 4 must give us 6. So in place of 4 is the incorrect term, and in its place we want 6. Therefore 6, last option, is the correct answer. Following is a matrix of certain entries. This is a problem of missing numbers. Now let's see missing numbers. The matrix of certain entries. The entries follow a certain trend row wise. Is clearly mentioned row wise. We should not look at the columns. Choose the missing entry accordingly. Okay, 7B, 10A, 3C. These are you must read because he has clearly mentioned it is row wise. ಅಡ್ಡ ಸಾಲುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಕಂಬ ಸಾಲು ನೋಡುವ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. 7B ಇದೆ, 10A ಇದೆ, 3C ಇದೆ. ಏನಿದೆ, ಬಿ ಎ ಸಿ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 3 ಬಂತ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಮತ್ತೇನಿದೆ 7 + 3 10, 2 ಕೂಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ 10. ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇನ್ನು ಎರಡನೇ ರೋ ನೋಡೋಣ. 3C 9B 6A, this is the second row. So A, B, C, all the three are there. A, B, C ಎಲ್ಲ 3 ಇವೆ, 1, which are clear. 3 + 6 9. 3 + 6 is of course 9. Now we will have to do the same thing. 10A 13C and the question mark is given. So A is here, C is here, B is missing, therefore we will have to write B. And here it is 13. How can we obtain 13? Already it is 10 here. When we write 3 here, 10 + 3 gives us 13. Therefore the final answer is 3B, and it is there in the third option. Third option is the correct answer, 3B. Three B is the final answer. Moving on to the next one. A bank employee drives 10 kilometers towards south from her house and turns to her left and drives another 20 kilometers. She again turns left and drives 40 kilometers. Then she turns to her right and drives for another 5 kilometers. She again turns to her right and drives another 30 kilometers to reach her bank where she works. What is the shortest distance between her bank and her house? Unnecessarily has given it too long, okay, but it is one of the easiest problems. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಉದ್ದ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಒಂಚೂರು ಹೆದರ್ಸ್ತಾನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನೋಡಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಡ್ರೈವ್ಸ್ 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸೌತ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ ಅವಳು? 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಸೌತ್. 10 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಸೌತ್ and turns to her left and drives another 20 kilometers. This is 20 kilometers. She again turns left and drives 40 kilometers. ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೆಫ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ? 40 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾಳೆ. 40 kilometers. Then she turns to her right and drives for another 5 kilometers. This is 5. She again turns to her right and drives another 30. This is where you must stop. Why I did not drag it till here? The reason being, the total is 40 and this is already 10. So this must be till here only, right? ನೋಡಿ ಇವಾಗ ಇದು 10 ಅದು 30 ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ 40 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಟೋಟಲ್. So this is total 40, ಇದು 30, ಇದು 10, total is 40. Now this is her bank and this is her home. ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ? 20 and here it is 5, total 25, and that is the final answer. Second option is correct answer, 25 kilometer. 25 kilometers, second option is the correct answer. Moving on to the next one. Integers are listed from 700 to 1000. In how many integers is the sum of the digits is 10? Of your option 6, 7, 8, 9. ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರ ಇದೆ? 700 ಇಂದ 1000. The range is from 700 to 1000. In how many integers is the sum of the digits is 10? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 7 ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ 7 ಮೇಲೆ 700 ದಿಂದ 1000 ವರೆಗೆ ಬರೀತಾ ಇರೋದು. 700 ಬರೆದ್ರೆ 03 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ 10 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ 10 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? 7 + 0 + 3 will give you 10. ಈ ತರ ನಮಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಟೋಟಲ್ 10 ಬರಬೇಕು, ರೈಟ್? So if I write 7 here and 1 here, then I must write 2 here. 7, 1, 2. Total is, of course, 10 again. If I write 7, 2, then I will have to write 1. Okay, then if I write 3, then I will have to write 0. But I cannot write 7, 4. Right? This is the end of that century. 700 to 800 is over. Coming to 800. 802 I can write, because the total is of course giving me 10. 80 is ruled out. Okay, 81, 811. Repetitions are allowed, right? 811, no problem. And then 820. That's it. Okay, and till this is the end of that century. Moving on to the next century. 901 you can write. 910 you can write. That's it. In all these numbers, the total is the sum of the digits is 10. That's it. Okay, so 432 is 9. It is there in the last option. So these are the 3-digit numbers, that is from 700 to 1000, wherein the sum of the integers is of course 10. These are the only 9 numbers. You 9 ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದು ಬರೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. Images of consonants. Images of consonants of the English alphabet, all in capitals, are observed in a mirror. What is the number of images of those which do not look like their original shapes? So long back he had asked how many look in their original shapes. Now, do not look like their original shapes. Okay, so A looks like, A is looking like in its original shape. Okay, B cannot, C cannot, D cannot, E cannot, F. See, this is A looks like same, B looks like this, C, D, E, F, G, H looks like same, I, J, K, L, right, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S looks like this, T, U, V, W, X, Y. All these look same. How many are there? These 11 look same. Be it, I mean, A, E is not there. I is already covered here. O is also covered. U is also covered. Okay, 4 vowels have been covered in this, which look like they're in their original shape. So out of 26, these 11 we don't want. Then how many you want? 15 you want. But 15 is not the final answer. Why? Because E is also included in these 15. We don't want vowels. Okay, E is an vowel, so we don't want it. The final answer is 14. 14 is there in the options. Second option, 14 is the final answer, right? So these many appear same in the mirror. So out of 26, we don't want these 11. 15, they don't look like they're in their original shapes. But out of these 15, we don't want this E because that is a vowel. We are concerned with only the consonants in this problem. The final answer is 14 and not 15. In a class, 60% of students are from India and 50% of the students are girls and 30% of the Indian students are girls. Then what percentage of foreign students are boys? Assuming there are 100 in all, 60% of students are from India. 60%, meaning 60 are Indians. Remaining 40 must be from foreign. These are all foreigners. If 30% of the Indian students are girls, and one more important thing, and 50% of the students are girls. 50% of the students are girls. 50 are girls. Out of every 100, 50 are girls. 30% of the Indian students. 30% of Indian students are girls. R means R equal to 000018. So here 18 are girls. If 18 are girls here, total number of girls is 50. 18 are from India. Remaining 32 girls must be from these foreigners. So 32 girls are foreigners. Remaining 18 must be boys. Remaining 18 must be boys. Now coming to the question part, then what percentage of foreign students are boys? 18 are boys out of a total of 40 foreigners. Into 100 will give you the final answer. 0, 0, 2 twos are, 2 nines are, 2 ones are, 2 fives are, 5 nines are, 45% is the final answer. And it is there in the very first option, that is the final answer. I will repeat the whole thing. Total, assuming there are 100, 60% of students are from India. Out of 100, 60 are Indians, remaining 40 must be foreigners, that is clear. 50% of the students are girls. 50% of the students are girls, 50 are girls. And 30% of Indian students, 30% of Indian students R means R equal to girls. 0000 is 18 are girls. So out of 50 girls, 18 are from India. Remaining 32 must be from these foreigners. 32 are girls who are foreigners and total foreigners are 40. Remaining 8, not 18. Okay. So 32 girls, 8 boys. 8 are boys out of 40. 8 are boys out of 40. 8 are boys out of total 40 foreign students. Into 100 will give you the final answer. 0, 0, 4 ones are, 4 twos are. The answer is 20%. The last option is the correct answer. 20% and not 45%. Okay. This is everything about this problem. This is from percentages. This is from percentages. Next, a biology class at high school predicted that a local population of animals will double in size every 12 years. The population at the beginning of the year 2021 was estimated to be 50 animals. If P represents the population after n years, then which one of the following equations represents the model of the class for the population? So every 12 years they will double. That is the thing. Every 12 years they will double. So now we are here 2021. We are here 2021. How many are there? Right now 50 animals are there. And every 12 years, after 12 years, it will be 100. Again after 12 years. After 12 years means after 24 years. It will be 200. This is how it goes. Right? Now we want, if P represents the population after n years, this is P. This is P population. Right? After n years. After how many years? After 24 years. After 24 years, population will become 200. Right? Now, let us check the equations. See, the correct answer is the last option. Let's see how the last option is correct. P is equal to 52 to the power n by 12. 50 into 2. N is how much? 24 divided by 12. 50 into 2. 12 ones are 12 twos are, meaning 50 into 2 into 2 gives us 200, which is P. And we have got exactly 200 by using this equation. Therefore, everything is all right with the last option. Okay. According to me, this is also one of the easiest problems, though it looks too big a problem, right? Moving on to the next problem. A pie diagram shows the percentage distribution of proteins, water, and other dry elements in the human body. Given that proteins correspond to 16% and water corresponds to 70%, if both proteins and the other dry elements correspond to P percentage, then what is the central angle of the sector representing P on the pie diagram? This is a problem on pie chart, pie diagram. ಪೈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮೇಲಿರೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಪೈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ತೋರಿಸಿರೋದು? ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಾಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಅದರ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅದರ್ ಡ್ರೈ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ ಟು 16%. ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 16% ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಕರೆಸ್ಪಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಟು 70%. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಹೇಳಿ? 16, 70, 86 ಆಯ್ತು. 86 ಆಯ್ತು. ನಮಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ 100 ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. 86 ಆಯ್ತು, ಟೋಟಲ್ 100 ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿತು? 14 ಆಯ್ತು. ಟೋಟಲ್ 100 ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿರೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆ ಬರೋಣ. ಇಫ್ ಬೋತ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರ್ ಡ್ರೈ, ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಇವೆರಡು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇವೆರಡು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? ಇದು ಸೇರಿದ್ರೆ 16 + 14. 30% ಆಯ್ತಾ? 30% ಇದು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? 100% ಎಂದರೆ 360 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. 100% means total. Total means full 360 degree. 30% ಎಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಗ್ರಿ? This will give you the final answer. ಬಲಗಡೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ 2 0 2 0. 36 ಇಂಟು 3. 36 ಇಂಟು 3 ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? 36 ಇಂಟು 3. 3 6 18. 3 6 18. Ending with 8, and there's only one option ending with 8 that should be marked. 108 degree. So 108 degree is the sector representing P. P stands for proteins and other dry elements together, right? So idu kuda ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ one of the easiest problems. It's not a big, tough problem, though it looks a lengthy problem. Joseph visits the club on every 5th day. Harsha visits on every 24th day, while Sumit visits on every 9th day. If all the three of them met at the club on a Sunday, then on which day will all the three of them meet again? ಒಬ್ನು 5 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ನು 24 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ನು 9 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. Go for LCM. Start with 3. 3 3s are 3 8s are 5 as it is. 5 8s are 40. 3 3s are 9. 9 4s are 36. 360 is the LCM. So let us divide this 360 by always 7. What is the meaning of this 360 LCM? They will meet each other in the same club once in every 360 days. That's the meaning. So next time ಅವ್ರು ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು 360 days ನಂತರ. ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನಗಳ ನಂತರ, ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಜಂಪ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನು 7ರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 7 5 35, 1 7 1 7, 7 1 7 plus 3. Plus 3 means after 3 days. Depending on the remainder, we'll have to decide the final answer. Plus 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 3 ದಿನಗಳ ನಂತರ. 3 ದಿನಗಳ ನಂತರ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ಸಂಡೇ ಅವ್ರು ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 3 ದಿನಗಳ ನಂತರ after 3 days they will meet again. So the final answer is second option, Wednesday. So next time they will be meeting on Wednesday in the same club. This is how we can easily solve this problem. This is a problem on the applications of LCM. ಲಸ ಮತ್ತು ಮಸ ಮೇಲಿನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Thank you for watching this video, and the remaining problems will come in part 2. Okay, till then, thank you. Good night.